Minecraft. Guaranteed! What exactly is guaranteed about the game, I wonder? I'm not really sure what that's all about. In any case, in today's episode of Minecraft Exploration and Tactics with Brian, we're going to continue spelunking. We've kind of gotten down into an abandoned mineshaft area, and so we'll light some things up, find some chests, fight some bad guys, all that good stuff. And in this episode, I'm also doing a little bit more kind of waxing philosophical. It's a bit more of a talkie as I talk about possible things I could do in the Let's Play as I'm going along and fighting some monsters. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I got all that coal, and I'm continuing to explore. Alright, we seem to be at a dead end here. There's a little bit more to mine, but at this point, my cup kind of runneth over in terms of iron. And I don't need iron kind of immediately to continue exploring, and so I'm going to leave this behind for now. At some point we may come back and kind of clean up and gather up more of these resources, but I'm going to continue to explore. I was thinking about just kind of other ideas for things to do in the Let's Play and things to build and other things to try. It occurs to me that there's kind of a few... I should map this out and talk about it more directly when I'm not exploring and there aren't 100 other things going on. Hello, zombie. I'm going to knock you off. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. Ooh. And I see more bad guys down there. Alright, I need to be careful over here. In any case, I was trying to say... Hello, zombie. That there's a number of different kind of axes that I think about in terms of the Let's Play, in terms of different things that I could do. There's exploring, both in the overworld and the underworld. So I'm counting this as the underworld as we kind of explore caves and mine shafts, and of course the overworld is just like looking at biomes above ground. And so those are kind of fun explorative aspects that you can do in the Let's Play. There's obviously building, and once again building takes on a few different aspects. There's obviously above ground where people build, houses and kind of the traditional stuff that people do in terms of big builds. I hear what sounds like spiders walking on dirt, except for they're not making noise. That's got to be creepers walking around on dirt. So that is an unpleasant sound to be... speaking of the devil, alright, I have arrows. Why don't I use them? How many arrows do you take? I know I didn't get that arrow at full power, but still. That was a little bit scary. And I'm worried that there may be others nearby. So I'm going to cut this thing down. And yeah, I'm going to need to worry about possibly getting a new axe at some point too. Because I'm going to be going through a lot of axes at this point. So sorry, I was saying there's building kind of above ground and below ground in terms of kind of like houses and aesthetics and different kinds of things like that. And there's also building the functional aspect in terms of inventions and things with redstone, which is something that I enjoy. I don't do very much because it seems like a lot of people do that and are really good at that. But occasionally I have kind of interesting ideas that I want to try out. And I've done that a couple times in my Let's Play world before. There's the sound I'm hearing. Alright. Oh, and I should be practicing trying to have him disappear kind of around a corner to where I'm no longer in his sight line. I see. This is where I was hearing the... Okay, so I can hit him, and then get out of his sight line, and then hit him again. Hit him. Okay. Yes. That is the right way. And I hear the zombie walking on here too, and I think maybe that's all the footsteps. Let's run in here and find out. Gosh, it is dark. I must be down pretty low. Alright, I see some... What do you call it? Lava over there. The fact that the darkness... Oh, there's an Enderman over here. Alright, let's go deal with him. Oh, he's taking away some wood. That's so nice. Alright, I haven't looked at him yet. Oh, darn. Now I have to look at him. Oh, and I just heard a spider. That's also not good. But yeah, I can barely even see the ceiling in here, and so I think I must be pretty low down. Oh, my inventory's all filled up. Alright. I need to do some quick organization. Let's see. I don't have any torches, so let's create 48 torches. And that got rid of all my sticks, since that freed up one inventory slot, and then what else can I throw away here that I don't really need? Alright, I'll leave the creeper dust on the ground. I could afford to eat some food, but right now I have all my health. At some point, I'm obviously going to need to eat some food. But yeah, the fact that I can barely, it's just going up 3 or 4 blocks, barely see the ceiling, makes me think I must be getting pretty low down near the void. And so, that is good from the point of view of I may find diamonds, either as kind of ore in the wall or in a chest somewhere in the abandoned mine shaft down here. And either one of those would be great. I hear some skeletons on fire, presumably, dying in the lava. And I'm just kind of exploring haphazardly again. I hear various bad guys, but I don't hear... Okay, I see a creeper over there. I think I might have seen a chest, too. No, I don't see a chest. But I can at least kill him. And yes, sorry, I'm trying to explore and talk at the same time, and I'm not always great at that, so my apologies. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, I am back. So yeah, I talked about the fact that in terms of a Let's Play, or in terms of videos to make about Minecraft, you can talk about exploring. There's a couple different ways to do exploring. There's a few different ways you can do building. There's kind of the physics of Minecraft, I guess I'd describe it as, or the kind of interactions. There's mob behavior, there's just kind of all the different ways that the game and the player kind of like interacts with all the aspects of the game. Wow, I can't even pick up this iron. Hold on, I would like to pick up iron, and so I will throw away some rotten flesh so that I can pick up... Oh, crap, 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 crap! And now I need to eat some food. So let me run back over here to where I'm a little bit safer. And I've already got food in my hotbar. Come on, Brian, wake up. Great. Okay, and I'll start regenerating some health. I do hear some spiders, so I'll wait to regenerate a little bit more health. So there's building, there's exploring, and then there's all the kind of interactions in the game in terms of the ways that mobs behave, in terms of the things the player can do, things like fire, things like how gravity affects different blocks, the mechanisms that you can build with pistons and whatnot. All of these I'll call kind of like the physics of the game, I guess. There's another creeper down there, so I need to be careful. And so that's like a whole nother aspect, and I feel like Etho does a good job of kind of like doing that and kind of interweaving it with kind of building and invention kind of stuff. Alright, this appears to be a way that I've mostly gone. I still am not sure quite where I hear those spiders. I do see a couple of cobwebs down here, and so I guess they might be down here somewhere. Yeah, it definitely seems like it was a little louder down there. And so I'm still going to prefer to avoid that for the moment. And I hear footsteps. Well, I guess this is somewhere that I've been before. As usual, I'm all turned around. The abandoned mine shafts, alright, are very hard to explore and keep track of. And then, finally, I feel like there was one other aspect of the game. Oh yeah, finally, constraints and maps. I guess that's 2 different aspects. So constraints is just a number of people will apply arbitrary constraints that they invent on the map. So for example, the 404 challenge, the kind of like original, most hardcore version where you're not allowed to use torches at all and you had to use lava lighting for everything, or jack-o'-lanterns, is an example of a constraint, an artificial constraint that players can play on the game, put on their own, you know, kind of choice of play to make things more difficult. So that is another kind of aspect of something that you can do in a Let's Play or in a Minecraft series. And then maps. I guess that's kind of another artificial constraint, but basically, you know, getting a Vex challenge map or something like that, something that was explicitly designed to make things difficult. We talked recently about the fact that almost anywhere you are in a Minecraft map, you can always find stone very easily, except not necessarily in a challenge map, because maybe there won't be any stone on the map, and that'll make it a whole lot harder to create various tools and whatnot. And so those kind of artificial constraints, whether they just be player imposed or whether they are part of a challenge map that you're playing, is another kind of way that you can do something, you know, different or challenging in a particular Let's Play or whatnot. And so I was just kind of mapping out all those different things in my head, kind of like the different aspects of what a person can do in a Let's Play to make things interesting. Just because it's helpful to me as I kind of think about what I want to do in this series and in future series. to kind of like have all those ideas categorized in my own head. Sorry, I'm trying to play the game, listen to the beautiful music, and also talk about this stuff all at once, and I'm having a little bit of trouble. Alright, that is a dead end as well. Yeah, and so it's helpful for me just to kind of have all these ideas kind of explicitly sorted in my head, as it just kind of helps me reason about all the things that I am doing and that I might do in the future in terms of my Let's Play and the game in general. I would like to make a bunch of sticks. And then I would like to also pick up those blocks, and so I will throw away... It's getting to the point where I'm going to have to throw away my diamond pickaxe in a moment. It's almost broken. For the moment, I will throw away gravel. And then I'm getting low on torches, and so let's go ahead and create some more torches. Alright. And now we can continue to explore. Alright, and we're back in this room. So you may have seen a number of these rooms that appear in the abandoned mine shafts that are just kind of big hollowed out rooms that have dirt floors and seem to be very kind of square and regular shaped. And I've heard some people refer to them as boss rooms, with the idea that, oh, alright, I see a spider down there. And so I think it's time to head there. I've been avoiding them for long enough. And I'm definitely in a lot of danger. Oh, is that a normal spider? No, those are cave spiders. Alright. And we know how they like to behave. Actually, I think there's one normal spider and one cave spider, possibly. Alright, that's cave spider. I think. Darn it. Quit hiding in the ceiling. Yes, okay, I am poisoned. That's okay. That is a normal spider, I think. And I will back off for a moment since I'm poisoned. I do have enough food that I'll be regenerating health. Go ahead and get rid of some of the spider webs. Lots of string around here. Okay, and the string is over to the right, I see. Okay, so I'm going to close this off. Oops. Great. That is blocked off, and then I see a ton of spider webs over here, and so one presumes, possibly, that there is a spawner down here, and possibly I will soon break my diamond sword, and that would actually be good, because it would free up an inventory spot. Yes, I see a spawner up ahead. And so it's always possible that there's a cave spider hiding up here. No, there isn't one right there, so that's good. Alright, let's see. Oh, here it comes. Yes, good. I saw him coming, and I managed to switch to my sword. That was good. Gonna throw down a torch over there, hopefully lessen the spawning rate some. Try to knock out some of these things that are going to be very disadvantageous to me. Actually, oops, okay, here it comes again. Ah, darn it, I got poisoned again. Alright, that's okay, that's gonna happen. And I think it's prudent at this point for me to back off and recover some health for a moment. Alright, in any case, while I'm recovering some health, so yeah, I'm talking about kind of like all the different things that you can do in a Let's Play. Obviously, I've focused mostly on the exploration and the fighting. Oh yeah, and I didn't even talk about kind of like creative ways to do fighting, and that's something that I've been trying to do more of. With cave spiders, I don't think that there's a whole lot that you can do in terms of, can't kind of place bricks in front of them or any kind of exciting things like that. A lot of other mobs, you know, you can place a little wall kind of at the 2 height, and then you can just attack them at the feet. But since cave spiders are only 1 big, there isn't really a way to fence them in. Basically, if you can see them, they can see you and get to you. Oh, here we go. Another hit. Alright. I don't hear any right now. Nope, there's another one, okay. Let's go ahead and back off and recover a little bit more health. But yeah, in terms of you all, like, do you all have preferences? Are there other YouTube channels that you watch where people do more exciting things with building, or more exciting things with exploring, or different types of inventions and building things with pistons, or experimenting with mob physics and stuff like that that you really enjoy? I'm curious to know. what is kind of popular among the people who are watching my channel, as well as just kind of people in general. But once again, I've kind of talked about it before, but one of the things I really enjoy about Minecraft the most is just the fact that there are so many different ways that you can choose to play the game. I'm going to put a torch right there, and I only hear one spider right now. And so possibly, is he behind here? I'm very happy to go ahead and kind of attack this pretty slowly. Alright, I think it's safe at this point to break the spawner. Boom! Alright. And I only hear one more spider, and so I think even if I get poisoned, so long as I kill him, I'll be reasonably safe. And I think this is also a dead end. Alright, so this has been a little bit slow. But yeah, if you have kind of general thoughts on, or if there's other kind of like, I don't know, categories. I guess one thing I didn't talk about is multiplayer. That's another Minecraft aspect that obviously you can play with multiple players, and it both means there's new types of interaction in the game in terms of the different players interacting and either helping each other out or doing player versus player, as well as, I really hate fence posts. They never let me do what I want to do. Alright, I'll come back that way in a little bit. As well as just having, you know, like, people to play the game with and laugh and have fun, and I see a lot of, especially kind of like two-person teams. Oh, crap, 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 there's the last cave spider. Alright, he is dead. I am poisoned and taking some damage, but I have all of my food, and so I expect to recover this soon enough, I hope. And so I will soldier forward. And yeah, when you have two people, like, I feel like there's a lot more opportunity perhaps for comedy, or maybe it's just the case that of the multiplayer things that I watch, there's just kind of funnier groups of people, but I definitely think when you're playing with a friend, there's a whole lot more... Oh, I hear a slime somewhere in the distance, and obviously here is a zombie. Oh, here is a bunch of zombies who are all trying to push through one another because they all want to get my autograph. They're like, Brian, Brian, oh my gosh, we're your biggest fan. We want to see you. And I'm like, pah, zombies. Go talk to my agent. I don't have time for you. Can't be signing autographs all the time. I've got a job to do down here. I'm trying to find some diamonds. See, that's my attempt at comedy, and sometimes it's a little bit funny. But I see some people who are just really, really funny. And yeah, maybe I should take... I've got a friend who is taking some improv classes. And yeah, that would be fun, like to do kind of, you know, take an improv comedy class or take some other kind of classes where you do things. I would love to work on my voice. I don't love my voice, and I see some people also who are just good at doing kind of different accents, either for the purpose of comedy or for the purpose of kind of having different characters they play at different times. And so that would be something else that would be kind of fun to change or spice up the Let's Play, possibly, perhaps. I am kind of talking randomly about all kinds of topics, and I'm not doing the best job of playing, and so I hope you all are tolerating this video. But I'm having fun playing. And so, that's what's important, right? So long as Brian's having fun, everyone should have fun. That is what I demand. If you're not having fun, then you should get away. Go home, go see someone else's channel. I'm having fun, and you should be too. No. I know that you can't please all of your audience all the time. I try to add variety. I obviously do a lot of spelunking. I'm talking about other things that I could do. But, yeah, at the same time, some of it is you get what you get. I put out a lot of content, and so I don't feel bad if not everybody likes all of it all the time. Alright, I'm carrying so much stuff, I don't need rails. I think I would prefer dirt to rails at this point, because dirt is a useful block, and I don't see myself building any rails at any point. I hear the slime again, so obviously I'm down near the lava layer. I would like to look where I am on the map again. Yeah, I'm just kind of in the middle of the ocean, not too far. I think it is time for me to dig my way back up to the surface so I can drop off some inventory, because my inventory is so full at this point. And yeah, we'll just continue to explore, but basically I'm going to try to dig my way back up to the top. And so I will see you guys in a little bit.